Have you ever felt like you gave your absolute best, did everything perfectly, yet the outcome still wasn't what you hoped for? The strange thing is, the harder we try to control everything, the more we unintentionally block the opportunities and miracles the universe is trying to send our way. Today, I'm going to share with you a secret that the most successful and peaceful people live by, and it's not about blind effort or relentless hustle. It's about the art of letting go and trusting, allowing life to unfold its wonders in the most unexpected ways. Life has its own way of testing us. It constantly pushes us into situations where we feel the need to control every detail, from the outcome to the timing to how others respond. The more we try to take control, the more tired and frustrated we become. Many people believe that if they just plan thoroughly, work tirelessly, and never let go, everything will eventually fall into place. But what if I told you that the real secret to success isn't about trying harder, but about learning to surrender and trust? The moment you loosen your grip and allow the universe to lead you, open yourself up to the flow of miracles you've been longing for. Today, we'll explore the art of surrender, an unexpected yet powerful key that has the ability to transform your entire life. 1. The universe listens to your vibration, not your desperation. In Buddhist philosophy, the universe is not a random force. It responds directly to the energy we send out. This energy, often called our vibration, is the frequency we operate on every single day. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs all create an energetic message that you're constantly broadcasting to the world. If your mind is filled with peace, optimism, and trust, you are sending out a signal of abundance and harmony. And in return, the universe reflects that back to you by bringing opportunities, connections, and blessings that match your energy. On the other hand, when you're consumed with anxiety, fear, or an overwhelming sense of need, your vibration becomes distorted. You unknowingly send out a message of lack, as if you are living in a state of not enough. The universe doesn't hear your plea of, "I need this." It simply senses the scarcity in your energy and continues to mirror that back to you, often creating situations that reinforce your feeling of not having enough. But when you learn to pause, take a deep breath, and trust that everything will come in its perfect time, your inner energy shifts from scarcity to abundance. Suddenly, signs, opportunities, and new doors begin to open, as if the universe is quietly working in your favor to bring what you desire closer. 2. The more you try to control, the more you block the flow. One of the profound teachings in Buddhism is this: the tighter you grip, the more you lose. Human nature makes us crave control. We want to plan everything, predict every outcome, and force life to follow our script. But in doing so, we create resistance. Imagine holding a handful of sand. The harder you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. Life works the same way. When you try to control every outcome and every detail, you unknowingly close the doors to new possibilities and surprises that the universe wants to bring your way. Letting go does not mean doing nothing. It means taking intentional action without letting fear or pressure dictate your every move. It means you act with clarity and focus, but you're not attached to how things must turn out. This principle also applies to your inner world. When you constantly try to control your thoughts and emotions out of fear or stress, you're building invisible walls around yourself. True freedom and peace only come when you learn to open up and let the natural flow guide you. When you obsess over controlling everything, you create an inner resistance that blocks your peace. But when you loosen your grip and move with the current of life, all the tension and pressure begin to dissolve. That's when the magic happens, when the universe responds to your openness and trust. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or goals. On the contrary, it simply means you stop forcing them. You make room for miracles to come naturally, for the things that are truly meant for you to find their way to you at the right moment, in the right way. The harder you push, the more you push things away. But when you release, you create a sacred space, a magnetic field where the good things can flow toward you effortlessly. Trust the journey, and you'll see how the universe can rearrange things in ways you never imagined. 3. Silence speaks louder than noise. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly surrounded by noise and distractions. Phones buzzing, endless notifications, and the never-ending chatter. In our own minds, we're always reacting, always moving, but rarely truly still. Buddhism teaches a profound truth. Wisdom and clarity are born from silence. Silence isn't simply the absence of sound. It's the sacred space where your deepest insights and answers emerge. Think of your mind like a lake. When the surface is still, you can see clearly all the way to the bottom. But if the water is churned with worry, stress, and endless thoughts, everything becomes cloudy and distorted. Only when you learn to quiet the mind can you see the solutions and truths you've been searching for all along. Not only within ourselves, but silence also holds great power in the external world. In a society where everyone is trying to speak louder, your silence can become a magnetic force. Sometimes choosing not to speak or not to react immediately is the best way to protect your inner peace and show that you are truly in control of your emotions. Silence is not weakness or avoidance. It is a sign of strength, the awareness that you don't need to join the noisy crowd to prove anything. In reality, the universe often whispers to us through subtle signs and gentle nudges. If your mind is too noisy, you'll miss the signals that are meant to guide you in the right direction. When you embrace silence, you open a deeper channel of connection with yourself and the universe. You see more clearly, hear the whispers of intuition, and feel the right guidance when you need it most. Silence is the most powerful voice of all. It is the place where you discover your strength, direction, and true connection with everything around you. 4. The art of trusting. Perfect timing. We live in an age of impatience where everyone wants everything right now. Success, love, happiness, wealth. But Buddhist philosophy teaches that time has its own rhythm, and everything unfolds exactly when it's meant to. The universe doesn't follow your personal schedule. It moves according to a sacred rhythm that aligns with your soul's greater journey and purpose. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it never will. In fact, the universe might be orchestrating something far greater than anything you can imagine. When you learn to trust in timing, you free yourself from the stress of needing everything to happen immediately. You begin to understand that certain things need time to mature and to shape you into the best version of yourself. Believing in perfect timing allows you to step out of the cycle of restlessness and let life unfold as it's meant to. Sometimes, what you see in the present moment might make you feel like things are going off track. But trust that the universe has a plan far greater and more beautiful than anything you could create with your own strength. When you truly believe this, you'll feel a deep sense of peace and let go of the weight of constant worry. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. On the contrary, it requires you to do your part, live fully in the present, and allow life to bloom naturally, just like flowers that blossom when the time is right. They don't bloom because they're forced, and neither do we. When we push too hard, we disrupt the natural harmony of life. Trusting. Timing is an art. It's about aligning with the universe's rhythm, a rhythm that is always precise and perfect. Those slowdowns in life, the delays, the waiting periods, are not obstacles. They are essential parts of your journey. They're the moments where you're being shaped, learning new lessons, and preparing for the bigger things ahead. During these quiet phases, the universe is still working for you, arranging opportunities, people, and situations at just the right moment for your dreams to come true. Patience is not passive. It is a powerful act of faith. When you believe that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, you free yourself from impatience and fear. Trusting timing allows you to enjoy the journey instead of obsessing over the destination. You learn to relax, appreciate the small moments along the way, and let the universe surprise you with gifts beyond your imagination. 5. You attract what you believe you deserve. One of the most profound truths in Buddhism is this: the outer world reflects our inner beliefs. This is closely connected to the law of attraction. You draw into your life what you truly believe you deserve. The universe doesn't just respond to what you want. It responds to the energy of worthiness you project. If deep down you believe you deserve peace, happiness, and success, the universe will align circumstances to mirror that belief. This isn't arrogance or entitlement. It's simply about recognizing your true value. When you start acknowledging your worth, doors will begin to open. You'll meet the right people, attract the right opportunities, and experience events that resonate with this new belief. On the other hand, if you believe you're not worthy of good things, or you see life as nothing but failure and struggle, the universe will reflect exactly that. Your own limiting thoughts and self-doubt build an energetic wall that blocks amazing opportunities from reaching you. The key is to shift your inner belief system. Buddhism teaches that when we see ourselves as deserving of all the good life has to offer, we stop resisting the flow of abundance and happiness. You begin to open the door for all positive energy to pour into your life. The universe doesn't distinguish between positive and negative beliefs. It simply responds to the energy you emit. If you live with the belief that you are worthy, you'll naturally take bolder steps, show up with confidence, and allow yourself to receive. This doesn't mean you'll get everything without effort, but it does mean you'll stop sabotaging yourself, stop doubting your abilities, and start acting with genuine inspiration and trust. When you truly believe that you are worthy of the opportunities coming your way, you begin to radiate a completely different kind of energy. And it is that very energy that causes the universe to respond, opening doors that once seemed tightly closed. When you believe you deserve more, whether it's success in your career, deep and meaningful love in your relationships, or inner peace, the universe starts arranging everything to bring it closer to you. Life always mirrors the level of belief you have in yourself. Once you genuinely feel worthy of good things, you will notice a profound shift. Opportunities that once felt out of reach will start appearing, and blessings you once thought were only dreams will slowly but surely manifest. The law of attraction is not about demanding or chasing. It's about alignment. When your belief in your self-worth matches what you desire, you naturally become a magnet for it. The universe is constantly listening to your energy, and only when you recognize your inherent value can you truly open yourself to the abundance waiting for you, believing that you are worthy of good things. Whether it's a fulfilling career, deep love, or a peaceful heart, is how you tune your personal frequency. The universe is always ready to respond, but you need to send out the right signal for those things to find their way to you. Self-belief is the key that unlocks every door. The more you trust your worth, the more you attract exactly what you need. 6. Calmness. A powerful form of manifestation. In a world that constantly pushes us to go faster, harder, and do more, the concept of calmness can seem almost counterintuitive. We've been conditioned to believe that success, love, and abundance only come when we hustle endlessly, always chasing and striving. But what if the real secret to attracting what you want lies in stillness and letting go? Calmness doesn't mean doing nothing. It is a state of clarity, focus, and inner peace. When your mind is calm, you connect deeply with your highest self. Listen to your intuition and flow naturally with the rhythm of the universe. It's in those moments of true peace that you are best able to attract the things you desire. In Buddhist teachings, everything is interconnected through energy. Picture a still lake. It reflects the world above with perfect clarity and no distortion. Our energy works the same way. When you are calm, your mind and emotions become clear, creating the perfect conditions for good things to flow into your life. On the other hand, when you are anxious, impatient, or trying too hard, you create chaotic energy. That's when you start swimming against the current, exhausting yourself without moving forward. Calmness is the art of releasing resistance. When you accept the present moment without judgment or struggle, you create the perfect environment for your desires to naturally take shape. The surprising truth is that sometimes doing nothing is the most powerful action you can take. Not because you're lazy, but because you trust the universe to arrange things for you. Calmness is the fertile ground where your dreams can take root and grow. In the quiet and peaceful moments, real magic begins to form. Calmness doesn't mean that everything will simply fall into your lap. You still need to take action, but the right kind of action, inspired and aligned, not frantic efforts driven by fear. When you are calm and trusting, you send out a strong signal, one that says you're ready to receive the very best life has to offer. Calmness is not passive or weak. It is the state that allows you to act with clarity and precision, coming from a foundation of inner peace. When your mind is no longer clouded by doubt, stress, or impatience, you make better decisions, pursue your goals with focus, and take purposeful steps forward. Each move you make carries more strength and impact. Calmness also teaches you to release the obsession with outcomes. When you stop constantly wondering when or how your desires will come, you free yourself from the pressure of time and expectation. You no longer force the universe to deliver on your schedule. Instead, you create an open space where miracles can show up unexpectedly. Calmness is the highest form of manifestation because it aligns you with the natural flow of life. When you are calm, you become a magnet for the right things at the right time. Calmness not only invites abundance and opportunities, but also nurtures an environment where these blessings can flourish effortlessly. Moreover, calmness shapes you into the best version of yourself to receive your dreams. With a clear and balanced heart, you not only attract what you desire, but are also capable of keeping and appreciating it fully. Calmness is truly your superpower, the key to unlocking all the wonders the universe has prepared for you. 7. When you let go, you make room for miracles. In a society that glorifies achievement and speed, we are often taught that to get what we want, we must fight for it, chase it, and work ourselves to the bone. We throw ourselves into the grind, believing that the harder we push, the more successful we'll be. But the truth is sometimes the key to achieving what your heart deeply desires lies in letting go instead. In Buddhist philosophy, attachment is considered the root of suffering. When we cling too tightly to a specific outcome, a person, or an object, we create tension and anxiety. This tight grip forms resistance, blocking the natural flow of energy and preventing the universe from giving us what it has prepared for us. We often get stuck asking when and how so much that we forget the bigger picture, the masterpiece the universe is quietly painting for us. But when you learn to let go, to stop trying to control everything, you open a space where true miracles can emerge. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or goals. It means releasing control over the how and when of their manifestation and stopping the forceful attempts to make everything happen according to your personal script. Instead of worrying about the future, you shift into fully living the present, trusting that every step on your path has been perfectly arranged by the universe. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. You cannot order it to sprout faster, nor can you dictate exactly what it will look like as it grows. All you can do is water it, nurture it, and patiently wait. The rest is up to nature, and that's where the magic happens. When you let go of the fear of loss, you stop holding on too tightly. Fear is what makes us tense, restless, and doubtful. But when you relax and trust that everything comes and goes for a reason, you open the door to receiving the abundance the universe has already prepared for you. Letting go doesn't make you indifferent or careless. It's a firm declaration of trust. The belief that no matter what happens, you are still worthy of all good things. It is within this wide open space of surrender that the universe can orchestrate its most beautiful miracles. Life's greatest gifts often arrive unexpectedly from directions we never anticipated. When we let go of our obsession with controlling outcomes and allow life to unfold naturally, we give the universe permission to bring us blessings far beyond our imagination. We often think we know what's best for ourselves, but the truth is, the universe knows us better than we know ourselves. It has a broader perspective and wisdom that our limited minds cannot comprehend. Only when we loosen our grip and release rigid expectations can we see real miracles begin to blossom. Letting go is not weakness. It is an act of profound faith. It's when you can tell yourself, I trust that the universe is always acting in my highest good, even if I can't yet see the full picture. The more you trust, the more the universe responds in beautiful and surprising ways. It arranges everything with precision far beyond any plan we could create. But this only happens when we stop trying to control every detail, when we let go of old habits, negative thoughts, and past wounds. Letting go is the doorway to new beginnings. It's about embracing the unknown, trusting that what's meant for you will come at the perfect time. When you truly let go, you create space for love, joy, and abundance to flow in. Letting go is not passive. It's an intentional decision to have faith in life's journey. By letting go, you not only clear the path for what you desire, but you also allow the universe to deliver even more blessings you may never have dreamed of. When you stop holding on so tightly, you create space for magic to seep into every corner of your life. Letting go is the key to receiving. The more you release, the more you allow yourself to receive. The space you create is exactly where miracles are born. Take a deep breath. Let everything go, and trust that everything you've been longing for is already on its way. Right now, wherever you are, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, everything I need is already coming to me. Trust the journey. trust the universe and allow yourself to relax. When you stop chasing what you truly need, will find you. Stay peaceful, stay open, and let the universe bring you what you truly deserve. If today's message brought you a sense of peace, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more healing and inspiring content. Remember, everything is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. May you always find stillness amid the storms, peace within the noise, and unwavering faith in the perfect timing of your life. See you in the next video. Peace is always with you.